Now let's go to Obuasi. Prince is there. Prince, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Ronald.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Please go ahead with your contribution based on all that
right.
you've been hearing from us this morning.
I'll be very happy if your presenters who will be present at the conference center will be able to ask these questions for me, because upon listening to information from other people through your medium, you could sense that it seems like some figures are being hidden. They are not really coming out with the actual figures. For example, projecting the number of cases each of the centers for testing cases could do in a day, and looking at the number of cases that they told us that they have when they are testing each day. Some of the theories are saying that they do not match, and I'd wish your presenters over there will be able to ask the information minister to give a clarification on such information for me. And once again, I don't know how Mr. The doctor who just came out with some projections, I don't know his real intentions on this projection that he came, but sometimes when leaders of such caliber comes out and leave matters in hanging.
Okay, Prince, just listen. Ghana as a country, we've done some modeling based on what the best extrapolations are or the statistics are, because you need to do those projections to get to know where you are, where you're going, and it helps in the case management as you do the testing and then you do the contact tracing for those who may have tested positive or may have come into contact with others also who have tested positive. Okay, and so that is the official projections given by the presidential advisor to Ghana's president. So we have Dr. Insiansari. He's a man of great repute. He's also occupied the position of Ghana Health Service Director General. So he's not making up those figures.
I'm not condemning the statement that he came out to give out, but sometimes you see how Ghanaians, we sometimes accept certain information or we digest such information, and I'd wish sometimes clarification of such will be given into detail so that we listening to you will also know what to say or how to also digest it from our various homes. I don't know if you are getting me.
Yes, I get you. I get you.
Because upon listening or monitoring some of your local stations and the rest, it seems like even some of your presenters themselves do not even believe what he's saying and what he has putting out. And the other figures which the Ghana Medical Association have putting out and the rest, the whole team of Covid-19 has putting out. There's a big controversy concerning this. And you see, I'm saying this because we listen from your source. And most of the times, we even go to the extent of believing whatever that your medium put out. Do you get me?
Yes, because you're talking about audience perception, and that's the perception you have, right? Okay, no, we've lost Prince. Let's go back to Cape Coast where we have Kweku on the line. Oh, okay, let's go to Nungwa. Edwin, you're calling from Nungwa.
Yes, I'm calling from Nungwa.
Yes,
I also listened to but my concern is not really about the projection. Yesterday, I heard in the North they recorded 2 cases. Now, out of those 2 cases, I heard that the samples were taken on the 10th of April, and the results just came out yesterday. My question is, what has happened to those 2 people? Were they detained? Were they asked to go home in between that time and the time that the results came? What has the health ministry done? What it means is that this what do you call it, infection, the disease will keep spreading. And that is one of the reasons I was expecting this lockdown to have at least been, kept in motion and then gradually be eased. The way things are going, I don't know. I'm very afraid.
Well, just make sure that you stick and stay with us. We'll bring you that live press conference from the Ministry for Information. And it's where we'll go to Tamale. And Idrisu is on the line. Idrisu, good morning to you. Idrisu, good morning to you. Idrisu. Well, we've lost Idrisu, and we will re-establish that line, but if we still don't, we'll just take it as it is. So we'll also bring you some of those playbacks, and I tell you, Dr. Insiasare's interaction and some of his revelations, we'll bring that back to you. Let's have a replay of that, but as we get that ready, make sure that you also get interactive. Facebook, JoyNews on TV. We do have a Twitter handle at JoyNews on TV. We will take you there, what's currently there, and what also you can contribute by way of the added information and the post and the tags that you need to also contribute on those relevant social media handles and pages we have. But Mavi, we're just looking forward to that interaction.
We are. Two things they've tabled to give us an update on the case counts and also the tests. But somebody called and said that he was afraid. Is it scared he used? But one of the terms, and was asking what happens to people within the time when their samples have been taken and testing is happening. Well, on that, what we have been told, and I think you should not be afraid, because what we've been told is that when they trace, they test, they isolate, and they treat if you turn out to be positive. So if they take your samples, they are not just going to let you go and mingle with everybody else. But what we know is, based on what we've been told, is that you are isolated until such a time when the result is known. And if you turn out to be positive, then you go through the treatment. If you turn out to be negative, then they let you go. So just based on that, I don't think you should be afraid. Our situation in terms of Ghana, if you look at what's happening elsewhere, we are, or we seem to be in control of what we're doing. I want to take the words of the president, as you know, and we've been trusting the president from the very beginning. And on his last speech, the reason for lifting the lockdown, I think we should be confident in those words that he shared on Sunday night. And based on that, please don't be afraid. Let's see how it goes with this press conference. And we've noted some of your questions down. Komla Adom is our man on the ground following this press conference today. So if what you have raised is not addressed, we'll certainly pass it on to him if he gets the opportunity to ask your questions. Press conference was built to start at 9. It has not started yet, but we are with you. So if you've got more questions, areas that you think we should look at in this press briefing, you can also reach out to us. We've got our WhatsApp number right beside us. You can send your questions. You can give us a call on 0302-211-69-102, 0302-211-69-102. And Roland, I noted that what is actually making huge headlines from PM Express is Dr. Insiasare, and some people are questioning, like, who is he? Why is he giving us these figures? He's actually coming from a place of knowledge. He's not only on that COVID team, the government team, but he's Ghana's advisor on health as well. So he's a very important man who knows what he's saying. He's coming from a place of knowledge. So it's not just coming from any place at all, Roland.
And it's important that we keep all this in context, because the best place where you can get official figures are the ones that are communicated to all of us, that we also then create and rebroadcast to you. And we have the Ghana Health Service official COVID page. You will get all the real-time updates when they come in.
Well, may I just say on that in terms of the new cases, that Eastern region, Ashanti region, and the Northern region, because we spoke to the Director of Health in the Northern region, the new cases that they've recorded, that's not been added to this. So the page, in terms of what is new, has actually not been included.
Yes, definitely. And so those are the official figures that you have to stick with. But As far as that is related, we'll take you to that live press conference. But before we do that, again, the phone lines are buzzing, and we have many of you calling. Let's have from Alajo, Simon or Simon, depends on how you want to pronounce it. Simon, good morning to you. Simon. Simon.
Yeah, I'm here, please.
Please go ahead.
My concern is, yes, please.
Can you lower the volume on your sets? It will do us a lot of good.
Please.
Okay.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yes. I'm so grateful to the lady. Is it Mama V, right?
Yes, please.
Yes. The comment she made right now, I'm so pleased. I'm so happy. You know, when people call in from an ignorant point of view, the best thing the media could have done is to educate. And this is what you guys have done, or the lady have done right now. I'm so pleased because it has been bothering me since the inception of this, how do I call it, the lockdown that has been taken off. You know, people are just out there giving unnecessary comments. People are even politicizing this issue that is directly concerning our health. I just don't get it. So the media didn't send message right now asking you guys a question.
Well,